Ford Center have been rewarded as the Thunder takes an 11-point lead into the second half against New Jersey. Nick Collison, part of a group that played great team defense. And as we look at tonight's first half stats, I'm thinking Arby's. And I think it's significant that New Jersey, with that 38% total, remember they shot in the 50s for most of the first quarter, but wound up shooting 7 for 21, 33% in the second quarter. So you talk about good ball movement, good defense as well. Ralph Lewis, the Thunder assistant coach, has just been huddling with our Brent Weber. What did Ralph have to say, B?
Well, he talked about both of those things. They want a little better ball movement in this second half. They'd like to see them. They feel like that offensively the Thunder was loading it up a little bit too much on one side, so they want to make sure they get the ball off to the weak side a little more, because obviously the Nets are going to prepare for that. And defensively, expect Vince Carter to have a bigger role. Get ready for that. Watch him on the pick and roll and be a little bit more aggressive there. But they like what they're doing in general, and those runs like that 9-2 to close out the half, not bad either.
Thank you, B-Man. I also think it's worth noting that the Thunder at one point bumped out to a 9-point lead. They outscored Vince Carter and the Nets 8-2 in the middle section of the second quarter. And then when Devin Harris really seemed to kind of take it over a little bit individually, got the Nets back within 4, the Thunder responded with a 9-2 run to close the quarter, and they start the second half with possession.
Well, you know what? I've always thought you give me 3 or 4 guys that know how to play the basketball game, and I'll beat your 2 superstars on a consistent basis. And I think that's what we're seeing here tonight. The Thunder, as a group, collectively are playing very good basketball. They're sharing the ball. They're moving the basketball. The Nets are going to try to go one-on-one quite a bit, and I just don't think that's going to win when you have a team that plays so well together like the Thunder.
Great pick and roll at the offensive end to start. Much different than what we saw a couple of weeks ago. Carter looking for Harris, and that one rimming out. Mason with the rebound, triggering the break. At New Jersey in the third quarter, Vince Carter was a guy defensively said, I think I've had enough of this. On the Thunder's first 4 possessions, the Nets had 4 steals. Carter had 3 of them and 6 on the night. That ball is tipped out of bounds by Vince Carter, but 12 to shoot for the Thunder. Let's focus on the notion that, all right, you've played a good 24. Now you've got to finish and make it a good 48. Durant stepping back off the inbound pass. Once again, set plays, delivering points for the Thunder.
And that's a sweet luxury to have when you got a guy like Kevin Durant with so much size and length. He can throw the ball to the front of the rim, and he can go get it. Nice, easy floating shot for Kevin Durant. Nice execution by the Thunder.
Green checking Carter. That pass might have been tipped. On the other end of the floor, Russell Westbrook finishing with a snarl as Durant finds him. And the Thunder with a 6-0 burst to start the second half. And Lawrence Frank not enjoying his 5th anniversary as the head coach of the Nets right about now.
I think everybody themselves has to just do a better job of concentrating and getting ready to play. You know, you got to get yourself ready kind of in that little warm-up period, and then when it's time to play, you got to be ready to go. And we weren't able to do that last game, and it's been a problem for us in the past, so hopefully we'll come on and do better.
Well, they certainly have, as the Thunder has started with 3 consecutive baskets. They've held the Nets to 0 for 2 shooting, make it 4 out of 4 at the other end as Jeff Green delivers the mail. Green, the first Thunder player in double-digit scoring at 10 points.
No, real balanced scoring on the part of the Thunder. Nick Collison secured that rebound and got that fast break going. There he is defensively again.
Got a block on Anderson. And then is called for his second foul. Anderson's going to have to sit. Nahara returns. Let's talk about the Nets playing 2 rookies with Lopez and Anderson a lot of growing to do, and they're your 4 and your 5.
Well,
so that's a lot of responsibility in the low post for 2 guys in their first year in the league.
Lots of growing in a very, very fast pass, very paced NBA. But when you have guys like Vince Carter and Devin Harris, you got Keon Dooling coming off the bench. These are veteran guys who have been there before. Even Nahara, who's a very much traveled journeyman, but this guy knows how to play the game and knows what it takes to be successful in the NBA. The young guys for this Nets team, they're in good company. Believe me, they are.
This was supposed to be a breakdown year for them. Look at Collison finding Mason cutting in on the baseline.
Cowboy riding high.
I got to tell you, so these guys have come out the Thunder with some blood in their eye tonight.
They understand that they have to put a premium on coming out playing the first 3-4 minutes of this third quarter. You don't let a team get back in the game during that time. As a matter of fact, what you do is you push the lead even further.
3 for a takedown, 6 for a pin. There you go. Harris stepping back. Mason with the rebound. Thunder 37-23. With the advantage on the glass. Green measuring Nahara. Again finding Collison, who is